All right. So where we last left off, everyone get down! This is a raid! And then the door gets kicked in, and then about a dozen guards come storming into the warehouse that you were in.
Oops.
Yes, it looks bad, but yes, you all know you didn't do anything, and you also have a witness. But the guards don't know that.
And
So
Norfinas is still disguised though.
Yeah.
All
You're
right,
still-
I know how this looks, but it is not what it looks like.
I don't want to hear it! Everyone on the ground now! You see all 12 of the guards brandishing swords and shields.
Got it. You see, he's probably just fucking. He literally just falls face forward onto the floor. To the point where he's just being held up by his horns. Yeah, this isn't the first time I've been arrested.
The guards come up and they all they all do their usual thing. They either back you up against the wall, they put your hands behind your back, or prides drop to the ground. But then all of a sudden, one of them notices Raynar, and it's like, Captain Staggett, over here, we found him. We found Rhaegar.
Staggett? Bob Staggett?
You quiet! I don't want to hear a word out of you. Captain Staggett. Yeah, we found him. And then Raynar kind of gets up, brushes himself off, and he's like, easy, Captain. I wouldn't have you harassing my saviors here. To which the captain kind of walks up, sheaths his sword. The guy that kind of walks up, he's a human. He stands rather uptight, upright. Looks like he's probably got a stick up his ass. He's kind of got like that shit-eating, not even a grin, but just that holier-than-thou natural expression. You can tell that this guy comes from nobility and deals with nobility, and it's probably the nobility of the police, or the police for the nobility.
Right.
Oh, yes. I see. Men, let him go. We took care of those Kenku, by the way. They were quick to tell us everything about what was going on. But you four, who are you? What are you doing here?
You just see Norfinas
We're
step
new
up.
in town. You see his pride's just trying to get himself unlodged from the floor. Alright, fuck it. We're a new group in town. We were hired by Volo to find his friend. We came here, found Raynar. Kenku told us about what happened between the dead guys.
You see Norfinas, who is still disguised as a town guard. I came from the scene of where that turf war happened between between the Xanathar and the Zentarum. I heard, while doing my initial sweep of the area, we heard there was possibly another Zentarum hideout somewhere down this way, and I ran into these three here, and they told me that they were looking for their friend, and they found a similar lead, so I thought I should assist with them just in case.
Hey, can call us Broken Hunters, by the way.
Captain Staggett walks up to you, Norfinas. You there. You don't look familiar. Whose regiment are you in?
Do I know any regiments at the top of my head?
You could probably try to remember. Roll me a history check, and you could probably remember something from your previous time. Yeah, you can make up a name, and it'll fly that you'll have remembered this.
Okay. I'm a recent transfer from the Far Side Regiment.
I rolled a 5 on insight, so he believes you.
Yeah, I was transferred over there when Benedict, when a guy named Benedict got removed.
Ah, right, Benedict. It's a shame we had to demote him to the DMV. Now he has to issue the licenses for people with carts and horse licenses. It's a shame.
So that's the reason why he fucking ticketed us? Fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you knew that.
We weren't even... You see his pride just holds up what his index finger to North. Seriously, we weren't even in Waterdeep jurisdiction. We were all the way out in Red Large when they were issued.
I thought, out of character, I thought you already knew that because we got told at the front gate when we first came in.
I do, but Pride's playing the idiot.
Oh.
You see Captain Staggett kind of chuckle a bit to himself. Yeah, he wasn't exactly too happy when we demoted him. He might have just been making up a whole bunch of tickets just to even keep up the appearance for the rest of the crew. I kind of did wonder how he was able to make it.
He covered our entire fucking wagon with that shit. I think we were probably the only people he issued tickets to.
You know, that would make sense, actually. You wouldn't happen to have any of those tickets on you, would you?
Oh.
I think we would have kept one because we had to pay it off.
Mm-hmm. You see his pride just starts fucking digging into his bag. I don't know, maybe. Oh, yeah, actually, I did. You see his pride just pulls out a fucking fistful. All right, I forgot.
Here.
Hold on to these just in case we needed.
Tell you what, as means of reward for helping us find Raynar November, hand me those tickets, and I'll make sure that we clear them all up for you.
Look, when I said he covered our entire wagon, I wasn't kidding. You see his pride just starts pulling out more and more. Seriously.
Hey, look, I asked for those tickets. Why are you giving me a book? Oh,
Those are
look.
the tickets.
These are all the tickets.
Wow.
Like I said, he covered our entire wagon.
What did you do to piss him off?
All right, Norfinas can't answer.
Everyone hard looks at Dynn.
From what I heard, the reason he got demoted was because he failed to bring in someone.
Yeah, he lost the last few cases that he was on. He was set to bring in a spy known as Chandri, and then he called ahead with sending and let us know he was bringing in 2 suspects. But then when he told us that they got away from him, we kind of thought he maybe needed some time away from the force.
You've got to be shitting me. He let the Kuatoa get away? Those fuckers almost killed us.
Is that what they were? Huh, could have sworn they were goblins, but yeah.
Same thing, to be honest. Yeah, they almost poisoned us to death.
Wow. You guys go about making enemies like this often?
Not really, just it was home stuff.
Hey, look.
Kuatoa are also assholes.
Whatever happens outside these city walls is not my jurisdiction. All I know is that when you gave me these tickets that says property of Waterdeep, that became my jurisdiction. But hey, water under the bridge. Now look, I can't give you guys too much information. I've already done the best I can. But all I can say is this is City Watch business. Move along. If you'll excuse us, we have a few questions for Raynar November.
All right.
All of a sudden, Raynar steps up and puts his hand on Captain Staggett's shoulder. Nonsense, my good man. I believe these 4 here are more than capable of being assistants to us. You see, and he goes on into details explaining about that night with him and Falloon at the bar and how them being abducted by the Xanathar Guild and then a whole mistake. Captain Staggett kind of just stands there, arms folded. Blasted Xanathar Guild. Look, not too many people around here even know who or what the Xanathar Guild is. Heck, even I don't even know who Xanathar is. It's just a weird random gibberish name if you ask me. I don't know why they chose a symbol of a sun, but maybe he has something to it, that fallen god Pelor.
What do you mean, fallen god Pelor?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Pelor, he's quite the fallen god. He's quite responsible for a lot of catastrophes. Roll insights, those who want to.
Yeah, because the only god I have any real knowledge of was Tempest. That was the only temple at our town.
Ah, yes, good old god of war. A lot of people think that he used to be a god of wind.
I thought he was the god. I thought you made him up as the god of storms.
Hey!
Okay. Godzilla and Pride. You can kind of gather that considering how much things have changed, that things seem to be almost like the opposite here. I mean, it's not underwater. This guy had no idea what a kuotoa was. Lots of humans compared to like the merfolk. That you just really think that everything here is particularly screwy. And then for when this guy's even going on about how Pellar's a fallen god, like you've met the guy. And no respect of the way would you think that Pellar's a fallen god. It's just everything here just tells you it's all topsy-turvy, cloud cuckoo land. You're not in Kansas is basically what I'm trying to explain.
Basically, we've fucked it all up like Barry Allen.
Maybe. I'm not going that far. I mean, you didn't travel in time or anything.
No.
I mean, you say that, but we're 2 months out of the loop.
No, I think it was
that
only a
part's
month.
true.
A month
You're
or
out
two.
of you're out of time in a sense like that. The length of it isn't necessarily all wholly important. It was just a MacGuffin to give you guys a shit ton of parking tickets.
Motherfucker.
Hey, they're dealt with.
Yeah.
And now we get to punish the fucking asshole who issued them.
So
So carrying on.
Raynar speaks up. Look, while I was being interrogated, I don't exactly know what was going on. They kept asking me all these questions that I didn't quite understand. But after I was thrown into the closet and left there, they took Floon, and I could hear the Kenku going around doing their thing. I couldn't quite make out what they were saying. Something about sewers? Do you guys know anything about that?
They said the same
Yeah, they
thing.
took Floon in through the sewers.
Captain Staggett kind of does that thing where he kind of like punches his fist. The sewers, of course. Look, we've been trying to find a way to get into the Xanathar Guild's hideout for months now, but we never thought to go into the sewers.
So what you're saying is secret underground crime syndicate. It's a secret underground crime syndicate.
I mean, we kind of had our thoughts about that, but we were never able to find our way inside. Look, we can't really give you all the answers you need here, but if you were to make your way to whatchamacallit, the Guild of the Dung Sweepers. I'm not trying to be funny or random.
Yep.
The Guild of the Dung Sweepers. I made a tab in that. They're also known as the Sewer Cleaners. They might be able to help you find a way in there.
Probably Norfinas knows where they are.
You got a map. I think it's probably posted on the map.
true.
If not, it could be, good old video game logic where Captain Staggett says, "Here, show me your map," and then he draws you a circle on your map,
Yeah.
and so your magic GPS is updated.
Probably just looks at the back of his map. Wait, when the fuck did this get here? It's just written, another settlement needs our help. What does this mean? Why does it infuriate me? It doesn't matter.
All right. Well, I think my men and I have it here. Look, I'm gonna stay here with Raynar a little longer, but you four, tell you what, you guys look like you can handle yourselves. How's about I conscript you guys as unofficial members of the guard, and you guys make your way down there?
Sure.
I'm still disguised as a god.
Well, I mean, you've got
Yeah.
your escort as is. My men are currently a little occupied right here, right now. We've got to, do the whole crime scene investigation. You see this one guy walk up, pushes up a pair of sunglasses, and says, "Looks like I'm late to the party." And it's
Yes.
like, oh,
Yes, you are.
Never mind him. He's just the CSI. They're really not that important, believe it or not.
I guess after anything, Dynn's just gonna quickly say, "Oh, we also have like 2 other people with like in our group. They're just not here at the moment. In case you guys, like, in case you need to verify about them at all."
Who are the other 2 people?
A half elf and a red dragonborn.
Oh,
Human.
right.
Norfinas is even out of the guard's uniform. Norfinas is still disguised as a human.
Oh,
no,
wait,
he's saying that Norfinas is not with us. You, the guard, is with us. So
No.
Norfinas and Hathor are away.
Yeah, but he made mention of a half elf though. I'm disguised as a human at the moment.
I meant to say
Regardless.
he's a human. I
Oh.
sometimes mistake him for a half elf because sometimes his ears look kind of sharp to me.
Well, this is Waterdeep. Some people, they do awfully weird things. There's this one guy who went through the time to have his appearance surgically polymorphed that he almost looked like a tabaxi, even though he was a human.
Wow. All right, we're going to the sewers.
Yeah, fun. Bye. Change the scene. So the treasures you missed in this whole building were a bunch of paintings worth about 100 gold each.
Oh, beans.
A magic weapon or a magic item called a paper bird that lets you write a message, and it automatically shapes itself into a piece of origami that when you throw it, it flew around, making its way to its destination. It's like physical messenger, sending, or animal messenger.
Oh.
But it was obviously going to be a one-time use.
Yeah, and there's
Oh.
only going to be the one. And
Okay.
you guys really don't need those things. The gold would have been nice, but... Oh, then I would have had to make
Well,
you
to be
fight
fair, the
some
paintings
rats.
were also more than likely stolen.
Maybe.
Yeah,
And
they
selling shit like that's not simple.
No,
Unless
you
you're
guys don't.
Magnos.
Yeah,
In
unless
fact,
you're
it would probably piss off the fucking Xantarum.
Yeah, I mean, considering that we probably all read the book.
I haven't.
I haven't.
Nope.
It's not completely.
Specifically, the Zents have stashed 2 wooden crates here. The first, stolen from the docks, contain 4 wood frame paintings wrapped in leather. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, these were like stolen Zentarum property. So even if you guys were to find a person to sell it, they'd be like, hey, I recognize those. Or then it'd be another person you're trying to, fleece it through an underground or a black market seller. Be like, oh, I recognize these as Zentarum. Yeah, I'll totally sell it to you. Hey, boss, I got the guys who are selling your goods. So for the best.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there would have been bars of silver. But there would have been 15 bars of silver. Each one of the bars worth 50 gold.
That's, yeah, okay.
Huh.
Oh well.
That's 500 silver then.
Again, also probably stolen.
They were located behind the secret door that was highlighted, but no one cared to investigate.
Really didn't. I don't know. We never really I just really didn't bother to investigate this place because we just kind of
Because we.
talked to the Kenku and then
Yeah.
just went to the first door we saw.
It's all good. Anyways, off to the Dung Sweepers Guild.
Charming.
Are you guys gonna take a carriage? You guys gonna walk?
Depends how far away it is.
Yeah.
Depends. Do you guys really need to do any role plays of talking while you're there? Because this is like one of those traveling between destinations that if you guys need to walk and talk kind of situations, or sit in a private carriage and talk situations.
I mean, if we walk, we could probably encounter another interesting store.
Is that a possibility?
Nah.
It's a place that sells only blue items.
This time owned by the Zentarum or the Harpers.
No, we actually just passed. We actually passed by a place that's just a store where everything's made out of macaroni, except for the art for some reason.
I thought it said macrame when I signed the lease.
And yet every framed picture is the only thing that isn't made out of macaroni. And it's like, the irony of this.
This one guy came in and he was selling spaghetti paintings. Can you believe it? I said, hey buddy, I deal with macaroni, not spaghetti. What kind of place do you take this for?
You can't make spaghetti into art. That's impossible.
Anyways, joking aside, any for roleplay, or are we just gonna make our way to the guild?
Yeah, I guess I'm fine with going just to the guild.
Yeah.
I'll say that during this time that when no one was looking, Norfinas shifted back into his human guise.
That wouldn't be too hard. If you took a carriage, you just do it. There are no prying eyes in the carriage. And if you walk, just roll me a stealth. You know, it's that point and laugh if you get a 1 kind of deal. Yeah, fine.
Wow, level 23.
Eventually, you make your way to the Dung Sweepers Guild, and they're located. I don't care if they're located on the map. I'm just going to make this up because it really doesn't matter. They're located close to the center of town, near a larger warehouse. It's kind of dome-shaped, and you can see what looks like various pipes making their way in and out of the building. Dynn, I need you to roll a Constitution save.
Okay.
Smell like shit.
Yeah. I used to work like 3 blocks. Oh, you're fine.
Money.
I used to work 3 blocks from a sewage treatment plant. You do kind of get used to it, but sometimes the wind changes and poof. So anyways, you make your way in. You make your way to the front door, rather. It's currently closed. I mean, the door's closed, I mean.
Is it like opening hours, or is there like a sign somewhere?
Yeah, it looks like things are open. You hear sounds of like, machinery and pipes, doing their thing, or even just workers on the inside, but the doors are closed.
Okay.
You see the door there. You see there's a knocker. You see a weird little box with what looks like a tiny little, like 1-inch box with a little button on the wall.
Okay, I'm kind of curious about that button.
Do you push the button?
Sure.
It's a doorbell.
Oh.
I mean...
I thought it was going to be like I press the button, next thing you know, a whole bunch of shit falls on top of me.
No, it's a doorbell. Why the fuck would a normal building?
I don't know.
So in the distance you kind of hear brrr, brrr, and then you hear a bit of a clanging noise, what sounds like someone drops a wrench, and you hear, yeah, hold on, I'm coming. Then you hear like dud, 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 before Billy walking up to the door, and the door creaks open. Yeah, what do you want?
We need to get into the sewers.
That's kind of prohibited as per the guards' orders. They're rather dirty, smelly, dangerous, and have been known to inhabit monsters. I cannot allow you into the sewers.
We have the authority of the guard to allow us into the sewers.
Okay, roll a persuasion.
I love that voice.
What race is this guy?
He sounds like a weird Palpatine.
That's funny.
Oh, well, when you put it that way, I guess I can let you go into the sewers. Follow
oh God,
me, please.
No. I know who this is.
It's nobody really. I'm just talking out of the side of my mouth with a funny voice. It's nobody. Literally
It kind
nobody.
of sounds like Forrest Gump to me.
Nope, it's
No.
just a funny voice.
It's not Gump, trust me.
Yeah, it's not.
Visually, the first image that popped in my mind, because I came here from watching Kaiju and Goomba play Link's Awakening, Dampe,
Oh, yeah,
the
Dampe.
Gravekeeper. Just visually, that's the first thing that comes to mind. As for the voice, I'm just making a voice.
Yeah.
However works.
So yeah, imagine Dampe, great big underbite, bald head, ugly as sin, probably missing a few teeth.
Racist.
Sure. I mean, is he?
I was calling you.
Me? Why am I being racist?
I don't know.
Okay.
The greatest
Okay.
reason to call someone that.
Follow me, please. And so, you see, I'm just gonna call him Dumpy because it's a terrible pun.
Damn.
Dumpy. So, Dumpy takes you in through the sewer, or in through the past the office, past the warehouse floors. I need everyone just to roll Constitution checks, just because it's a stinky poop house.
Wait, checks or saves?
Save, sorry.
Oh boy, I have nothing for this.
Can I just keep my roll from before or nah?
I can hold my
2.
breath for an hour.
Okay, hold your breath for an hour. Dynn, now that you're inside, it's significantly worse. You're not exactly sure if it's coming from Dumpy himself or the fact that you're now indoors.
Wait, don't I get advantage on smells?
Yeah, it's pretty stinky. So you want advantage, you can have
get,
advantage.
You get advantage on perception checks with smells.
Yeah.
Well, no, wisdom and intelligence checks.
But this is not that.
This is
This is
Constitution.
Yeah, this is over.
If anything, because you have such a sensitive sense of smell, it's not
It's not a good thing.
Yeah, if anything, I'd give you disadvantage.
It's like in Naruto when Naruto farted at Square and Kiba's face.
Yeah. Or Inuyasha, how he'd be like, "Ugh, I'm sick of the smell because of the graveyard soil everywhere."
I get it, yeah. Okay. works for me.
So, Pride, you two think this is particularly pungent. You are quite well known to come from better quality of situations. Norfinas, you're just really good at holding your nose.
Fred's basically just casting fucking prestidigitation into his face. I'm just making the smell of lavender.
Okay, that will be good. Rather than punishing you, distract for a while. For the next bit, anything that requires concentration will be at disadvantage, as smell is rather distracting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm fine then. I don't do anything in concentration.
Well, okay. As Dumpy walks you through the warehouse, he brings you down a set of stairs to the basement, and I need the 4 of you guys. I would like the 4 of you guys to make a perception check.
Yep.
Hey boy, perception
13.
19.
9.
7.
Norfinas is really good to notice this, at least. I'd even give it to Dynn, but I'm not going to. Norfinas, you notice written in rather small, maybe about 3 inches wide, a small yellow sun written in on the bottom corner of this door frame that Dumpy has opened up for you. This small yellow sun, much like what you noticed before, was the old symbol that was on the Xanathar guy's tattoo. As you know, they don't use the sun very often with the 10 radiant points. But Norfinas, also, since you do notice this, I would like you to make an intelligence check.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun, huh?
I'll give this to you.
Okay.
So you thinking back to what Captain Staggett was saying about Pelor being a fallen god, and you know that Pelor is also sometimes known as god of the sun. And seeing that the sun symbol here being associated with Xanathar, you can understand how these people would think that Pelor would be quite the fallen deity to be allowing for all these misdeeds to be going about the city. You know that this is not true, as Pelor is very much not a bad guy, and that Xanathar in itself is not Pelor.
Yeah.
But nobody has really gone about to correct this misnomer.
Hmm.
Anyways, you see Dumpy kind of open up this door, and it's not like a door, like a wooden door. It's kind of like one of those slatted metal bar doors, like you typically see. He pulls out a set of keys, and he fails around, tries maybe a couple keys before eventually on the fourth key, getting it into the keyhole. All right, here you go. I don't know what your business in the sewers is, but don't get lost and don't die, because it is usually our job to go back in there and, clean out the place. Lately, there have been some vandals that have been going about and drawing on the walls, and it's been rather of a nuisance. A couple times, we've had to pull out a couple corpses from the floors as well.
I don't know why, but I can just picture Dumpy just as we're going in saying, "Thank you for using Dumpy's sewer system. Have a nice day."
Don't get lost, because as I just said, we've had to go in there and pull out a couple people who have been vandalizing our walls. And there have been a couple people who died. And I've said before, there are things that are quite unpleasant that are living in the sewers. Just last week, we lost poor Chad to a gelatinous cube.
Chad. Oh no, the world lost a Chad.
Darn.
Before we go in, can I look over Dumpy to make sure there's no Xanathar tattoos on him?
Sure.
Perception or investigation?
Investigation.
24.
That's a really great investigation. What you do notice on this guy is that he looks really ugly, and he has weird brown vapors coming off of him, almost as if someone drew stink lines on top of him. You see the occasional fly buzzing about him as well. But
and
no,
then it dies.
then it dies, yes. But no, you don't see any odd tattoos. You're not exactly sure if these stains on his skin are dirt, motor oil from the machines, or less you feel like thinking about.
Yeah.
Before we head into the sewers, Dynn's just gonna quickly take out a plastic container from his bag and just hand it to Dumpy. "Thank you for your help. Have some bullseye soup."
Oh, bullseye soup. Thank you. I haven't had the bullseye soup from the yawning portal in, well, not since the last time it gave me an upset stomach. I was on the toilet for about a week.
Don't worry, it's my own recipe. It'll keep you on the toilet for half that now.
Okay, I gotta keep the boys employed somehow, don't I? And I guess if I give them, he just starts droning on as you guys are like, "That's it, move it along." Not even realizing that you guys are not even there as he continues telling his disgusting stories. You guys shuffle along into the sewers.
By the way, how long was it since I've been there? What day is it today? It's Tuesday. I haven't been there in the last 2 years.
Here, I know we just started, but give me 1 quick minute. My cat is looking for food, and there is no food.
Who am I? Who are you?
Here, I'm also moving you guys to a blank page because we're going to be drawing a map as we go along.
I was trying to do a red versus blue reference.
Yeah.
Didn't hit the mark.
So as you can see, this sewer is currently about 10 feet by 10 feet wide. So you guys have enough room to go side by side, but it's not exactly known as a hallway. But even then, 10 feet.
Do we need our tokens?
Yeah, sure. You do need some tokens. As you can see, this is where you entered in from, as gloriously and magnanimously as I tried to draw it, because I don't really care for that much. One thing you will notice is A, it's stinky, but you already know that. B, it's kind of dark in here. You can see a little bit from the natural light of the warehouse coming in, but it kind of sort of fades
Well,
down this way.
three of us have dark vision.
Who doesn't have dark vision?
Groc.
North.
Groc.
Oh yeah, Groc.
Yeah, this is just indicate it's just dark down this way. I don't have that dynamic lighting.
Apparently, you can get that for free or something.
At the
Yeah,
moment,
'cause-
yeah.
No,
I got
don't
a
bother with
fifth.
dynamic lighting. It doesn't work.
Yeah. Monty tried to use it once.
It doesn't work.
I just use that reveal areas as I need to, but since
Yeah.
we're kind of drawing this map as we go along, because it's
Yeah.
not that important to have a set map at this time.
Mm.
There you go. You guys have your entrance. So what are you guys going to do to mitigate the lack of light?
Drift orb?
All right, we still have the drift orb.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I used it in the last sewers where I was in, so makes sense.
Which
Okay,
was
so-
up because you had dark vision.
Well, yeah, but I remember when I asked about that,
Right.
Ghost said about that it was still like it was basically like dark enough where my dark vision didn't help or something.
Didn't we nick some of those magical torches?
I don't know. Did you?
Oh yeah, we did.
I'm like,
From
From
the
the
fucking.
inventory.
I didn't grab any,
It,
but did anyone?
Oh wait,
everyone else?
wait, I remember. We gave it to Benedict because he didn't have dark vision.
wah, wah, wah.
We sure we didn't give any to Groc either? Because he didn't have dark vision, and I don't. And Chandra is human; she didn't have dark vision either.
I mean, I have torches.
Yeah.
Yeah, just light a torch.
Yeah.
Or use the drift orb.
Wait, do we have to worry about the methylated fumes?
Methane?
Roll. Whoever wants to roll an intelligence check, go ahead.
Sure.
I'll do it too because
17.
I know about fire.
I'll give it to Norfinas because he rolled it first. Yeah, you're fine. It's pretty stinky in here, but Lord knows the city probably would have exploded 1,000 times over, considering what sort of wild animals and monsters inhabit this world. It's probably ventilated well enough that the methane fumes have been set free. Yes, I have seen the YouTube videos of people who are stupid enough to drop firecrackers into sewer holes and literally blow up the whole block. I mean, I don't mean the houses, but I mean like the whole street system just completely caves in.
Jesus.
Oh,
People are dumb.
Stupid
Yeah.
people.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's safe we can use a torch here. So.
All right. Well, I have my drift orb ready in case we need to move a little, in case we need to see a little farther.
Yeah.
So who's taking point?
I might take point just because I might know my way around here if I remember the place.
I'll be behind. I'll probably walk with North then, because in case we need to send the drift orb further away to see any further, and
Yeah.
Also, yeah, better if Groc stays at the back since he is kind of our shield, right?
Wouldn't that make more sense to have him up front, near the front?
Well,
Has it been an hour yet?
nearly.
with all the talking, probably.
Oh, you mean since we got into here?
Yeah, because he can only hold his breath for about an hour.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's almost been an hour in recording.
With what, maybe 5 minutes of usable footage?
seems like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You'll be surprised.
All right. Well, let's just. I guess. How about Norf and Dynn at the front and Groc and Pride at the back?
Yeah, because we're more worried about what could come behind us versus in front of us, because we can see what's in front of us versus behind.
So I kind of tuned out for a second. What are you guys doing? You guys using a drift orb? You guys using a torch?
But mix of both.
Both.
All right. As you use the torch, much like lighting a match in a stinky bathroom, the fart smell kind of sort of goes away. I mean, it's not gone, but it's significantly less stinky as you burn away the stinky methane fumes that have been lingering.
Minor presses, Jason.
In fact, you kind of even watch as a small trail of fire kind of ignites along a line down the sewer line and disappears around the corner. I was like, huh.
Neat.
Weird.
So as you make your way, hold on a second. As you make your way there, down towards the path with the light, that was just to indicate darkness.
Yep.
You notice that. Oh, 1 second. Button, freehand. Path splits. Left and right.
I'm going to
Dynn's just
sneak
gonna-
ahead and see what's up here.
Godzilla, are you gonna move your token?
Oh yeah. No.
Okay.
Uh,
You
Yep.
are stealth.
what do I say looking both directions?
Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Nice. You see, written on the side of the wall, another circle. It's a 10 points written on it. I don't care if that's not 10. It's hard to draw with the mouse.
Yeah.
You see a circle with a 10, the sun on the right-hand side of the wall. And darkness down both sides. Also, as a heads up, these hallways are not going to be exactly to length.
Yeah.
Because that would be humongous to draw on the map. We're just gonna be like, okay, bloop, there you go. The path changes long enough. You join up about 100 feet down along the line.
I am going to suggest to the guys, if you see any of these suns with the 10 points, let me know, because I sort of explained what I saw on the door, like in terms of like linking Paylor to the sun and all that sort of stuff that you told me earlier.
Okay.
So
Because as I said, you guys have met Paylor.
Yeah.
He does not seem like a fallen god in the slightest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I got a hunch that says that if we were to follow these, we'll probably find a Xanathar base, Xanathar guild base, or something, maybe. Or a hideout, whichever one, because,
Probably where they took Floon.
yeah. Like, that's the thing. Would Norfinas, like, as you said, these used to be old Xanathar guild, like, older members used to have them, but would he... I don't know how to describe it. Would Norfinas know this sort of thing? Like, follow the suns or something to...
How long were you in the Xanathar guild for? No, you were in the Zentaurums. No, you were in Xanathars.
I was in Xanathars.
Do you have a tattoo?
Probably not, because he was kept mostly a prisoner.
And so,
Norfinas
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
have...
say
Norfinas wouldn't have a Xanathar tattoo because he was a prisoner.
then you'd probably be pretty familiar with some of the tattoos. They've come and gone through the years. Some have had this. There's been the sun tattoo. You've seen the eye tattoo. You've seen the multiple eye tattoo. I mean, like the eye as in the singular eye, as opposed to the multiple eye.
The 9 eyes, yeah.
But the one thing you have noticed is like this one has 10 as opposed to the 9 eyes.
Kind of wish Halflor was here. We can ask him this religious stuff about Paylor. Whether he had like 10 eyes or something that we're not aware of.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys.
No, that's okay. Yeah, so as you know, your clear indication is probably him.
Mm.
So as you make your way down along this way, time passes. It's like a long winding chamber.
Yeah.
And what am I trying to say? Maybe at least 15 minutes pass before eventually you come across to another fork.
Yeah.
But I do want you to roll me a dexterity save.
All of us?
No, just Norfinas, because he's going up ahead scouting by himself.
Nat 20!
Damn!
Double nat 20!
You avoid stepping in the poo.
Oh, no. That's the thing. You wasted it. You wasted a double nat 20 on poo poo.
Yeah, I just wanted to scare you guys with a little landmine, so to speak.
Wow, you really scared us.
Just
There,
me.
Although I think honestly, I think Ren was the one who scared us the most.
Yeah, you hear off in the distance as Norfinas is scouting. Wow! Wow! Shit! Jesus Christ! And everyone comes running up. What? I almost stepped in poo.
My $200 shoes were almost ruined. No, I think it would have been funny. He says, "Ah, shit! What? Did you see them running up? I almost stepped in shit."
Oh god, that'd be like one of the few times where Norfinas is not serious. Like, no offense, it's just like Norfinas is definitely one of the more Norfinas and Groc are the more serious people out of the group. So
I
Well,
mean,
it's been half
that's
an
an
hour since you've been in
indisputable
here. I was just gonna say it's been half an hour since you've been in here. Even the most stout and stalwart of people being around an annoying smell persistently kind of makes people a bit daft or pissed off.
Yeah.
yeah.
Such a must have been at 20. Whatever.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
I swear, if I get
So-
a nat 1 on this next deck save, you lost your leg because of a guillotine trap.
Yep.
You slipped on poo and dislocated your ankle.
Yeah, you slipped on a wet spot, and then it was a bit of an incline, so you failed your deck save, and down you go.
Oh no, he was touched
break your
by
neck falling
blades that
down,
were
roll
cursed
a
to
new
send you to
character.
the Shadow Realm.
You fall into a gaping maw of a sewer pit, and you plummet deep, deep, deep into the water. Poo water. Do you want to make that save, or do you let this horrible stench of death just take you, because you'll never be the same afterwards?
Congratulations, you died of fantasy dysentery.
Norman's just sinking into shit, and he's just like as he's sinking in, he just sticks his arm out and just gives a thumbs up, Terminator style.
Maybe gives a middle finger up.
Yeah, I
It's
was
like,
gonna
"Why
say
didn't you save me?"
he gives the middle finger to God.
It's like, why didn't you save me?
It was because I was OP, wasn't it?
Okay, so you've made your way to the next fork in the road.
Yes.
What do? Where are you going?
Take another look around.
Okay, look.
25.
Yeah. You see it. You see the yellow sun written down here. Surprise, surprise. Where else would it be? But,
Yeah.
Still.
Okay. Found another one of those little suns. Let's go this way.
So as I said before, this little line indicates that it stretches on, that I'm not going to draw the
Yeah.
whole bloody thing.
Okay.
Wait, Pride, why are you moving on ahead? None of us are going with him.
Well, I
so
think
that he can step in poo.
We would still have to move up to the next fork in the road to be able to see where he goes.
yeah.
Pride, now you have to roll a dexterity save to see if you step in poo. I mean, does he ghost?
Nah, that was more just me trying to scare you guys. Remember when I tried to make you guys roll wisdom saves?
Yeah.
And then it was for absolutely nothing?
Mm-hmm. I think that was the last time you posted anything that we did as a group on the Unexpectable server.
Oh, I was kind of hoping you guys would see that. I just really felt like being an asshole that night.
Yeah.
Still not as great as Pride scamming Xanathar Guild, though. Mainly they're purple obsessed, remember?
It's...
Fucking gnomes.
Mm. So...
So yeah, sewer continues on. You walk for at least another 10-15 minutes before you make your way down to the corner. And you turn around and you see another fork.
Who keeps dropping silverware down here?
Silverware.
I don't know, people are probably clumsy.
They keep
Fork.
flushing their spoon.
We're finding forks.
I got this.
Come
I
on.
got it.
Come on, Red. Come on.
No, like I thought that would actually be a smart idea. Drop all the more pricey silverware down the sewer and then you can go and find it later.
Yeah, they ran out of breadcrumbs.
Well, no, sell them later because no one's not really going to care if they're, other than cleaning them, they're not going to care if they're been in the sewer.
I mean, yeah, we could probably get a decent price for a fork from Mechanos.
Doubt it.
Doubtful. I wonder if
Oh.
they take shit, how much shit will sell over there.
You know, I realized I probably should have been making you roll investigation checks rather than perception, but then I noticed right now that it's the exact same modifier, so it doesn't really matter.
For me anyway,
And,
yeah.
and even then, investigation is when you're like actively like searching, searching a body or searching a pile of loot. Perception
Well,
is just like do you notice this in the?
He is actively looking for the suns, though.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the poop.
Yeah.
I'll be
No,
right back.
that was
Yeah,
perception for
restroom.
sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll roll investigation next time.
So while
It doesn't matter. It's the same bloody thing.
Yeah, true.
I'll be right back so I can use the restroom real quick while Narf's doing his thing. If we actually end up somewhere, just I guess take Dynn along with it for now.
Dynn gets eaten by a crocodile.
He gets eaten by a shit monster.
Hey, Dynn's already
Hey,
getting eaten by a crocodile.
No, he gets eaten by a sewer gator.
Oh yeah, right. That's a thing. I
But
forgot
Dynn's
about that.
prepared this time for that.
Roll me that. Oh, did you roll that? No, you have to roll me
No, I
the
haven't
perception,
rolled
Norfin.
Oh, yep.
Perception, investigation doesn't matter.
17.
Yeah, you notice you're rolling really well. I mean, it's kind of hard not to roll with +8.
Yeah.
You know, it's going up this way.
I just sort of tell them, I found the next sun. We gotta head up this way.
And then we'll finish it all off.
Beautiful.
Splits off 3 ways this time.
No, how?
Huh. So wait, how long have they collectively been down here for now?
Oh, with your knowledge, you know they've been down here for years. Years.
No, I mean the group.
Oh, your group? You've probably been down here close to about 45 minutes.
I'm going to assume that this far right path event just kind of will like bend like that, because otherwise it's going to go right into its other.
Oh, hold on a second. There. Now you know it's not exactly
Yeah.
per se.
Yeah.
I'm not drawing it. If I really wanted to make it a lot more better, I would not have made the halls as thick. I would have just drawn like 5x5 and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Extra thick.
Extra moist.
No,
No.
that's not a thing.
No.
That's not the line.
With 2 T's. M space O space I space S space T space T.
It's
Space.
If you say so.
So we've
I
been
don't
down
even know
here-
what I'm saying.
so we've been out here for 45 minutes, and other than this, we have yet to encounter anything else down here.
What can I say? Your rolls have been pretty good.
Hmm.
All right, let's
All
get
right.
on with this because I
Yeah.
know it's getting late.
Yeah.
So Norfinas, you have come now to a 3-way split.
Okay.
Well,
There's an 18.
unfortunately, you don't find it this time.
Shit. Guys, need some help here.
Din's gonna go on and he's gonna send out the drift orb to see if it can brighten up some of the area.
Go for it. If you want to roll as well, you cannot get an assistance because Norfinas already rolled. He's kind of looking on his own. He doesn't see anything, but you can roll your own. Either I'd rather you rolled investigation than a perception because you are actively looking for a specific thing as opposed to what
Yeah.
my elven eyes see.
Do I get any help from because I'm using the drift orb to brighten
Nope.
more?
If anything, the drift orb is negating the disadvantage you would have had for being in the dark.
True.
Even with dark vision?
Alright, roll. 17.
No, we only see shades of gray with dark vision.
Yeah, you're looking for a color as well. Sorry, 17 is lower than an 18.
Jesus. I'm like, if it's
I
oh jeez.
have no magic for this.
This is when I really miss my cleric that had guidance. Guidance. Everybody would just get guidance. It'd be to the point that my whole party would be like, hey, I'm going to do this. Can I get guidance? Oh, yeah, sure. We'll give me 1 second.
Can you hit me up with guidance? Sure, it'll cost you. The first one was free.
I could have. My guy was drunk all the time. I could have been like, what do you give me for a guidance?
Oh, thank God.
Hey!
Yay.
You got an ad 20, didn't you? God damn it.
Yeah. You actually notice not so much the yellow circle or the yellow sun, which you do, as much as the wall actually has a recess right here. And that when you roll me, now you've rolled an investigation. Nah, fuck. Now that you've put that natural 20, you go up and you see the recess over here with the sun. And with that natural 20, you also see a small little button sticking to the side. One of the stones looks out of place. You push it?
Yep.
Cool. As you push it, rungs on a ladder suddenly drop down from up above. And
And
A
then
ladder
the walls
appears.
start opening. The walls start opening. We see some kind of weird shooting mechanism coming out of the walls, and then it activates. It's poop everywhere.
No, we found the way to Diagon Alley.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
diagonally.
Diagon Alley.
Ah, I get it.
See, it's not straight, not horizontally, it's diagonally.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it
Magic
did.
requires precise speaking.
Leviosa.
Also, no
Not
mumbling. You seen what happens when Neville does it?
Or
Yeah, but then you've
when
also
Ash
seen
did
at the
it.
end of the Harry Potter movies where they don't even say anything; they just flick their wands.
Well,
and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
because
that's a
that's
different. That's a different
that's
way of doing it.
advanced.
That Yep, that's advanced spell casting of using mental.
Yeah.
So, to get back onto subjects, we're getting low for time.
Mhm.
You managed to avoid all the dangers that I would have set. Basically, had you failed any of the perceptions or investigations to find the sons, didn't matter which way you went down. Your penalty would have been to go down a random path, and you would have fought a monster. Various monsters included 5 giant rats, gelatinous cube, a gazer, and zombies.
But those have been ingredients.
Hey, anyone, do you want to eat this rotten flesh? All right. Anyway, carrying on.
Anyways, I pushed the button that happens like, oh, there's a found a thing.
And then the ladder comes dropping down, and you realize that the paths were neither of the options, and the secret path was to go up the ladder.
Huh.
Cool.
Seriously, you didn't notice this? It was right there.
I mean, to be fair, I was having a conversation with my familiar about what he can do.
My excuse is my mind was drifting a little bit.
I found all the other ones. I was bound to miss one.
Anyway, who wants to go first?
Groc flicks Dynn behind the ear for that.
All right, Dynn. Looks like you've been volunteered.
That's,
Okay.
Well, no, for
No.
the pun.
I mean, I'll go
Oh.
first. I don't care.
no, I will go.
Yeah, I flicked him behind the ear because you made a pun that no one acknowledged.
I wasn't even listening. I was reading.
Yeah, I said my mind was drifting off.
Oh, wait. Godzilla, roll me a Constitution save. It's been an hour.
I thought you said the stink dissipated because of.
Oh, yeah, right. I got so excited keeping track of all the turns and stuff. Yeah, I did say that.
we get lucky on these things.
You did get, well, also level 1
One.
encounters.
Yeah.
Oh, true. We would have just taken them out immediately.
Yeah.
Well, this whole sewer maze thing is kind of mentioned in the book, but the maze thing was me. Like it even says, the hideout of Xanathar operatives are blah 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 blah. Every location. It doesn't specify this, but it just says that you have to find sewer little symbols like this in the sewer, and I just drew it. There was no actual drawn map. I just did it.
I
Yeah.
getcha.
All right, continuing on.
Okay.
Continuing on, who's going up the ladder first? Norfinas, you're going up the ladder first?
Yeah. I am.
I not to die.
I am going to roll stealth.
Okay. Okay.
17.
I'm telling you, you're fine. Level 1, you're fine. It's basically you rolled a 4 and you rolled a 10. Okay, if you that 11, I probably would have said you were maybe potentially spotted. But yeah, you climb your way up to the top of this ladder, and there's a metal grate that is easily moved aside, not even needing a strength check. As you, with your great stealth, move the grate and gently place it onto the ground around you. Roll me a perception check. This is another fluff roll. Point and laugh at natural 1. Nice. As you make your way up the ladder, you kind of slowly and carefully like poke your head up above and you look around. You see that you are probably in a cellar of some sort. That there appears to be a few wine casks in the corner or ale casks. You can't tell without opening them up or reading the inscriptions. You see like that lattice work cross stitch of wine bottle holders in a corner. You see an empty keg, wooden keg, over on its side. You hear squeak, squeak, squeak as like a single large rat the size of a cat runs away. rats are fucking big if
Yeah.
you've seen them in real life. I'm not talking pet rats. I'm talking like wild city rats. Jesus fuck, they're huge.
Yeah. Not gonna argue with that.
Yeah, for the most part, you realize you seem to be quite safe.
All right. I will cast message, and I'll tell Groc to start coming up along with everyone else.
So this is what, a cellar of one of their safe houses? Probably just examining the casks.
It could be a front. It could be like a front.
As you're investigating the casks, you can see like ale or wine. I don't have enough time to think of a funny name for these ales. Yeah, they
Fail
appear to
ale.
be. Yeah, fail ale. Crime wine.
Two-fisted sexy bastard. That is an actual type of wine.
Actually, if 1 second.
Dinn's just gonna take a bunch of.
Does it have like a picture of Paddock on it?
What?
No.
Two-fisted sexy bastard?
Yeah.
Probably. But no, I shit you not. That is an actual fucking type of wine
Yeah.
I saw at a store.
Dinn's just gonna take out containers that he's just gonna start just big drink containers and start mixing into them.
We could probably fit him into our handy haversacks.
Exactly. That's why I was just getting the whole entire barrels.
I fit an
I don't know.
armory in my back.
That's true.
Yeah, the keg. You know, the keg could probably do it. I mean, Critical Role did it. I think they got one keg though.
If we put them in smaller containers, it'll at least save us more space in our bags. I'm just like,
I wonder if there's
there
a
you
punch
go.
ball around here.
These Xanathar guys are just wasting all this. I can use it for food.
This isn't cooking wine, though. But it is still wine.
Exactly. I can serve it with my food.
Or we can use it to bribe people.
True. So yeah, Dinn's just gonna start taking out tons of bottles and stuff he has in his like big bottles he's got in his like food and drink purposes, and just start filling them up while you guys just investigate other stuff.
Can I roll an investigation to see if there was any sign of Floon or anyone else was down here?
Yeah. Roll survival.
Din just sticks up his just puts his thumb up, saying, "It's free real estate."
14.
Yeah. You look around and you see what almost even looks like a bit of drag marks that seem to go out beyond the door. You've seen larger footprints, but these drag marks seem smaller, as if they belong to a smaller person.
Looks like, by the looks of these drag marks, looks like Floon was here.
Huh. Well, we're on the right path at least.
So, is there like stairs, or is there like a door, or...
It's a door. Sorry, I was distracted. I was trying to find which type of wine. The wine belongs... Okay, Norfinas, you'd have recognized that some of the bottles of the wine have the sigil for House Amcathra. I put that in people of interest. House Amcathra. The Amcathras are a family that specialize in horse breeding and training, cattle ranching, winemaking, and weaponsmithing. The family motto is, "We trample our troubles." The family has a large villa in the North Ward on the east side of the high road between Hassentire Street and Tarnath Street. You find wine of interest.
Okay, I nudge Dynn. I nudge Dynn. Dynn, grab these wine bottles here that have this symbol on it. They're very good wine. They're from like a noble winemaking family.
I mean, okay, I was going to anyway, so sure.
Well, yeah, I'm pointing out the better quality ones.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Dinn will just stop draining out the kegs and just grab those bottles and put them in his handy haversack.
So with this door, can I put my ear against it?
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay.
So how many bottles of premium wine do we get?
7.
Yes.
23.
As you put your ear to the door, nothing happens, but you do hear what sounds like running water.
Huh. Did anyone leave the sink on?
What the fuck's a sink?
I don't know. I just hear running water on the other side of the door. Is there a keyhole?
Yeah.
I look through the keyhole.
It's pretty dark. You see a wall on the other side. I don't mean like flat, but I mean like you look across and you just see a wall across from you.
Short of opening the door, I don't know what's on the other side other than the running water.
Alright, I might have an idea. I can make 3 of us invisible at total. So we can easily get some of us in there.
Won't that use up a lot of your magic?
Not really. Just 1. I just use like literally a little bit of it.
Okay,
like the level of magic I use to transform people into fucking little lobsters.
So I'd add a character. Are you doing mass invisibility, or are you just casting invisible 3 times?
Oh no, it would literally be considered mass invisibility.
Okay.
Because with each spell slot, when cast at a higher level, I can target more creatures in the spell for each level above 2.
Right.
3, I'd be able to do 2. 4, I can do 3 in total.
Yeah. There's an eraser button.
I think there is. I thought there was.
No, it's mostly just an erase all kind of button.
Ah.
I basically just want to like erase those two lines right there. If you guys want to place your token, place tokens afterwards because there's only the 3 grids.
So far, we could literally just do Theater of the Mind for this.
Yeah. This time I actually have an actual map to follow, and I'm drawing the room that you guys are currently in.
Okay. I'll probably say, I talk to Pride. Probably turn yourself, Groc, and then invisible. I can...
Yeah, you have your whole magic mask.
I just have really good stealth, but yeah, okay.
Alright. I will cast invisibility on Groc, Pride, and Dynn. At level 4.
Okay.
So do you want us to wait until you finish, or do we?
I'm finished. I just decided to redraw it.
Okay.
This is just to indicate right here the door.
Yeah.
So you guys are currently invisible?
Everyone except for me.
You're in this room.
Okay. I'm gonna slowly open the door.
Okay. Use a stealth just to indicate how slowly you're opening the door.
Yep. Sorry, hang on.
Poof, that natural one on the other side.
Yeah.
You imagine that the sound of the running water really assists as well in you silently opening the door. As you open the door, nothing happens. Shoot, hold on a second. As you open the door, you come across a hallway that opens up. That's why I said you look through the keyhole, you see a wall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought that was the case.
Yeah, these hallways are particularly narrow.
I'm wondering, should I go first, or should I let one of you guys go first?
And let one of us go first.
Okay. Groc, you go.
No, not him. Even with the magic,
Yeah, I know. I'm just joking.
Yeah. To be fair, stealth wouldn't be the worst thing I could roll.
Fuck it, I'll volunteer.
Performance or deception, on the other hand.
That's what Pride's the best at.
Oh, I skipped over a part. Norfinas, your passive perception reveals a hidden doorway. It was a DC 15. Your passive is 16. You just
It's 18.
see 18. Yeah. You see that there is a door right there. Sorry.
Huh.
I was too busy reading up ahead that I skipped a line.
Guys, there's another door here.
Okay, well then. I've only got an hour. So let's check it out.
Yeah.
You go and you find that this secret door is currently locked. Please roll a level 1 lockpick.
Nah.
Not too far off. All right. As you pick the lock and you open it up, you're going to roll a stealth check to silently open the door, or you're just going to open it up?
Yeah, I'll silently open it.
Oh,
Jesus.
that one. As you open it up, you at least discover the sound of the running water, as there appears to be more sewer. This is all, but it's like not stinky poo water. You probably suspect this is probably just aqueduct water at this point.
Yeah.
Hold on, give me 1 second to. You can see the secret door opens out to an aqueduct. Roll me a nature check. This is just a purely made up roll for fun of it all.
Is this everyone?
Yeah, whoever wants to.
A nature check, ye say?
Nope.
Fuck it, why
15.
not? 15.
You probably surmise that with all this running water, this must be street runoff as opposed to piss and shit water. Probably just rainwater, gutter water. Not nearly half as bad as the other water you were trudging through. As I said, it was just a made up, not important roll.
Yeah, just filter it like Crystal Skull vodka and you'll be fine.
Did you know Dan Aykroyd has
Yeah.
autism?
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
John Tron did a whole thing about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did a recent video on something like it. Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah, the goop.
Yeah.
I need to watch
Snake
that.
oil.
Yeah.
It's all about snake oil, essentially.
Yeah.
Wait, Dongo, I can't hear you. You're flashing, but I can't hear you.
Dongo's dead again.
Anyways,
So
so
leave and come back.
Yeah.
and the adventure continued on.
Dongo.
Dynn got eaten by a green slime, and then his brother kept the green slime and then got killed by a fire giant. 11 days.
We can't hear you, period.
I'm back.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
The
Now
Wi-Fi
you're
doesn't
done.
let me go back.
11 days!
I'm rolling my nature check then.
It's fine. I already gave the answer.
Oh,
you,
you did better.
you distinctly know that this is all just rainwater and gutter runoff.
Yeah, I've gone Din's gone camping before. He knows how to he knows what rainwater tastes like.
How? He's from the plane
Yeah.
of water.
He doesn't know what rainwater tastes like because rain's never happened and to do it before.
Okay, okay, never mind. Din knows what different kinds of water taste like. The air sometimes feels different when he's going through areas.
Anyway,
so the question is,
Whatever.
should we follow this way or should we go along the aqueduct or go where we were originally going?
well, do we have boats?
We have Brekkie.
It's not that deep. You can see it's not that deep.
So it's better to check out the building first.
True. Dynn will probably just need someone to carry him.
Alright, well,
Groc picks up Dynn and just puts him under his arm like a
Well-
bag.
Not now.
I'm an accessory
To
murder.
crime.
to murder.
And crime.
I once said
Murder
that in
crime.
public, and my friends just told me to shut up.
Rightly so.
Like someone just told me I was like a bag or something once. And I'm like, I'm an accessory, and then I just turn my head and look and have a serious like to murder, and then my friends said, "Shut the fuck up, Dongo."
I can see them saying that. I mean, we say that.
We're all gonna die.
Yeah.
All the time.
Oh,
So,
fun.
what's the hallway look like?
The hallway looks wet. Oh, that hallway. The hallway looks like it continues on. Let me change the color of the pen. Continues on to another door.
Meanwhile, while Grox is
Okay,
holding-
Norf's bride just goes back. Okay, so. Alright, you might not be able to see me, but yeah, there's a door up ahead.
Norf is gonna look at
Alright.
the door.
Oh yeah, by the way, walk carefully because three of us can't see one another.
Oh, Norfinas,
And vice
since
versa.
you're walking up to the door, your passive perception, you notice something funny with the wall. You notice what looks like a tiny little slit, maybe about 2 inches wide.
Oh,
And
God.
it kind of forks off like that.
I
I'm
want
having
to say it.
flashbacks here. I'm having flashbacks here, all the way back to fucking Lights Rock.
I want to look through it, but I know I'm gonna get shot if I do. Do I
Oh.
hear anyone?
Well, with your passive perception, you hear.
Oh my God.
You actually hear 2 sets of.
Norfinas is instantly gonna crouch, and he's gonna do mime, where he puts up 2 fingers and he puts like both his hands together, pretending to be asleep, and just like telling them to shush.
Oh, sorry. Pride, roll me a stealth check.
I'm invisible, but yeah,
Oh, yeah, sounds. Yeah, you're advantage for them. You're fine.
16.
Yeah, even with the disadvantage, you passed.
Mhm.
It was, yeah.
I'm really tempted to pull out my elemental gun and just freeze the both of them, but
Well, have you even looked in the hole, or are you just knowing there's two?
I'm knowing there's two in there.
Okay. It's your passive that's totally giving you all these.
You see his pride though just gives an invisible thumbs up.
Yeah, he don't see that.
What does the door? Actually, I wonder if I got something. Something to block the arrow slit.
The arrow slit is about 5 feet tall. You know, almost floor to ceiling. It's about
Oh. I don't have any.
knee high, so about 2 feet from the ground and about 2 feet from the ceiling. It's about 10-foot tall room.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe 7-foot tall room. Yeah, about 7-foot tall room.
I don't have that. Okay. What does the door look like? Does it have
It looks like it's a wooden door. It's kind of a little green with just moss and mold. Not like active mold or moss, but just like use and wear and moisture damage. It's wooden. It's got like that structured slat going diagonally across it for support. There is a brown rusted ring loop of a handle, and there is a lock. You get the impression this door looks pretty old and kind of rusty.
Am I able to hear anything on the other side of that door?
You hear no sounds. I mean, you're passive. I'm not even gonna make you roll because
Yeah.
that's what passive's all about. You hear no sounds.
Okay.
All you hear is the running water coming from behind you with the now open door, and you hear the two snoring sounds.
Okay. Do I need to use these stills for the lock?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is locked. Oh, nice. This lock was actually a lot harder than you thought it would be, considering everything else. With the door being as rusty as it is, your lock tools need a bit of extra finagling before they finally catch the turning mechanism. And with a click, you finally know you've successfully unlocked this door.
Okay. I sort of just wave them up. And I'm going to stealthily open the door. Oh, I'm going to
Okay.
stealthily peek.
Peek through the door.
Yes.
As you peek through the keyhole, you see another wall.
Okay. I'll slowly
Sorry.
open... Yeah, I'll slowly open
Yeah.
the door then.
Roll me stealth. Congratulations, you beat the required 9. Freehand. Door. Goes 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I think short of a nat 1, I think it would have been impossible for him to fail that.
Yeah. Would you believe I'm actually revising Norfinas in a separate thing?
Are you?
Yeah, mostly like I can probably count 2 times he's only used acrobatics, yet I'm proficient in that. Versus, like as I said last time, he needs insight so he knows if people are lying to him.
The hell? I didn't do that.
But it's something that I'm experimenting with.
Mhm.
In the, like again, that's like version 2.0 for him.
So you see right, roll me a perception check because you came out and you're looking through the room.
Oh boy, perception and then
Or investigation. That's fine. That's good enough. The room has nothing. This is called the messy room. Rusty weapons and threadbare clothing litter the floor of this area, which serves as a coat room and armory. It contains nothing of value. You can pick up a bunch of shitty, rusty weapons if you want, but there is absolutely nothing in this room.
Oh, cool. Usable tetanus.
So what's going on? Dynn and Groc, are you guys making your way into the aqueducts, or are you going to join everyone else?
I'm going with everyone else because splitting the party is stupid.
Don't forget, you are invisible.
Yeah.
Ye-
I mean, I'm following too. I mean, I'm not gonna risk anything like that again.
I don't know who's in front of me or who's behind me, so
You don't even know if anyone's near you.
yeah.
Only a fool would split away from the party for arbitrary reasons.
Are you calling me out or something? Or are you calling someone else out? I can't tell. Have I done that?
Yes, yes, you did.
Alligator. You
Alligator.
almost died to an alligator. On your own.
When Dan ran away from home.
All right. You're still not over that, huh?
Not really, no.
It was necessary.
Was it?
Yes. We
Groc.
got to have an emotional scene.
Groc.
Yes, and now Pride's eyes are yellow.
All right. So I had to readjust because I realized I made everything one box too high. As you look, Pride comes around the corner all stealthy. I'm not even going to make you roll this. It's pretty hard to miss the goblin that's sleeping.
Just in Pride's mind, I now have to contemplate whether or not I want to suffocate a goblin with change again. Nah. I'll leave that just being accidents.
Oh, also as a heads up, these are stairs like last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want everyone to roll me a stealth check as you pass by the sleeping goblin.
Sure.
Everyone just have to beat a 9.
20 is
Oh, no!
disadvantage. Oh no.
Even with the advantage of my invisibility,
7.
I still make sounds.
Oh, stealth.
Stealth.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to find one thing. 13.
Oof.
Pride wakes up the goblin. Hey,
Goblin?
who are you? What was that noise? Everyone's invisible.
Except for
What's going on?
except for North.
Yeah, you're down here. I moved
Yeah.
you toward the back. He hears a noise like Oh, hello. I hear noise. Hello. You see the goblin just confused as all fucking be because everyone's invisible, and he kind of just gets up, starts walking around. Norfinas, I'm gonna roll a perception check for this goblin with your. You don't have advantage on stealth, do you, Norfinas?
If I'm moving, yes.
Oh, for fuck's sakes! I have to beat a 20.
11 days!
Yeah,
That's
boots of
all
elven
right.
kind.
16. I don't think goblins have a +4 to perception. Guard,
I doubt it, the goblins.
genie, ghast, giant, gibbering, no, goblin. Nope. They in fact have a -1 to wisdom.
Okay.
So he doesn't even see you. Even with your guys, the goblin's like walking all past you. You guys are just sidestepping, like doop, whoop, moving over here. And so this goblin's walking all around. I have a I see why you had to beat a 9 to not wake up the goblin, because that's its passive perception. I see.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, yeah, goblin leaves his post in this room and is now wandering around. There. Chief or Goblin. Hello? Hello? I hear noise. Somebody there. I know no one's saying anything on purpose because...
Yeah.
Just for fun, because Norfinas, you're in the back, and I feel like being a little mean. Roll me a perception check. You can see that while this goblin is like staggering around rather blindly, he has a little bit of a coin pouch hanging on his side. Do you feel daring enough to use a sleight of hand to pickpocket a lost wandering goblin?
Can
Feel
I
free
use
to
my
say
mage
no.
hand?
Yeah, go for it.
And besides, it's not like you're gonna need our help to kill a goblin.
I think this is like the first time I've used sleight of hand outside of
That's kind of why I'm prodding you a bit. Yeah, your mage hand comes up. The goblin is stupid, -1 intelligence, -1 in wisdom. So even its passive of 9, your sleight of hand 15 is even higher than its passive. You manage to take this goblin's coin pouch away from him, and you take it for yourself. This goblin's just
yeah.
lost, confused, really kind of just more confused than anything.
And out of his money.
Yeah. I'm guessing you guys have either stopped moving or whatever, so I'm just gonna point to keep going. So.
Oh, sorry. I was just looking at something on the map real quick. Right. Freehand, and it's gonna go across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 6, 10, 11. It's gonna go across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. And it's gonna go across 9, 1, 2, 6, 8. Yeah. I'm not finishing this off because it's a bit far away. I have a hard time seeing.
Yeah.
With the stairs you seem to go down, this right here, you kind of get the impression that you've gone underneath, or you will be going underneath that little culvert of the drain water, ditch water.
How much money did I take from the goblin?
Let's see. 4 copper.
Sure.
And a key.
Okay.
I wonder what those go to.
You're rich. You've got 4 whole copper.
If I make it out without having to kill him, I'll just give him the 4 copper back.
As you're walking along, you see nothing happens. There's no traps that spring.
Yep.
You make your way into the room, and it's traveling along the wall. I just drew a shit-ass wall.
Yeah.
There's a door. You make your way into the empty sleeping area. This room contains 6 tattered, straw-stuffed mattresses and nothing of value. But,
Yep.
Norfinas, with your passive perception, You hear noises coming from beyond the room.
Can I make them out?
This time roll me a perception. I know you had to pass it, but
Yeah.
I just
Sure.
want you
Nat 20.
to. Aren't you glad I made you now? You can hear. I'm trying to see. You hear the sounds of one individual. With that natural 20, I will tell you that no, I can't even really tell you. You hear the sounds of like what sounds like one individual just being bored. You kind of hear like a sound of a dagger just being thrown against the board, and then footsteps, and you hear and then you walk here, tap tap tap, shudunk, tap tap tap, you get the impression someone's bored, just throwing a knife back and forth against the wall.
You kind of wish he had a ball or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no indication to know whether or not everyone else is in here.
Nope. They're all
That's
invisible.
right. You don't.
You just see me just... I don't know. Would my nat 20 actually tell me if there's more people in the room?
I would have told you. With that nat 20, I
No,
would
no,
have
no,
very
I
much
mean-
told you.
I mean, from
Oh,
what-
yeah. You know what? Even with your natural 20, I'll give you that. That you can hear the distinct breathing of your three companions.
Definitely aware of pride.
Dynn's gonna quickly walk over to Norf's location, and just kind of tug at his sleeve real quick, and just gonna say, and just to like, signal that it's someone, just like he'll know it's someone shorter than him.
2.
And just gonna hand him a rock lobster just in case he might need it.
The rock lobster's also invisible. You feel something being pressed into your hand.
I'm just gonna quietly whisper, "Take your rock lobster."
As he lets go, the rock lobster magically appears in your hand.
It's free real estate.
Use it to take this guy. If you want to take this guy out without any like major noise, just you can use that. Just do a quick knockout on him. Maybe the smell will knock him out.
You just hear Norfinas whisper to everyone. I think someone's in there. Prisoner, maybe.
Oh, I thought Norf told us or something. No, like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I thought Norf told us before. I don't know, but use
Well-
the rock lobster. Use that rock lobster and just like maybe you can get him to run out of the building because of the smell. Or if you want, I can use it. I don't care.
You can use it, but just wait.
All right.
If you want, you can have me or Dynn go scout out the room ahead.
Yeah, have me do it. I already have the lobster. I can just, in the case that you want to get him out of there, I can just
He's talking about his
send that-
familiar.
No, not. I actually can't use my familiar at the moment because, well, you know, it's still magic to bring him in, which would cancel the spell altogether.
Oh, right.
Exactly. He can't really do anything else because he's kind of keeping us invisible. Just have me go out and I can
Okay.
go over there and take care of some of it. I'm small, so I can at least sneak past easier.
Okay, well, I will... Does the key fit that lock on the door?
Sure does.
Okay, well...
Yeah, just in case, though, I will follow slightly behind Dynn.
Just tap me on the shoulder if it's flown.
All right. Well,
Um,
Not if it's floon, I'm dropping this spell.
Well, no, keep the spell on because just tap me on the shoulder and I'll go in and talk to him, and then we can. Yeah.
All right. Well, give me the key and I'll let myself in. Since maybe he'll
Well,
just
no,
be...
let me open the door. Because I can hide behind it.
Actually, no. You hide next to the wall. You let us open it because we're invisible.
case-
What are they gonna see?
Uh,
Exactly.
yeah. So I give him the key.
All right. I take the key and I'll open the door. I'll try and open it quietly just so maybe he won't notice.
Cool. Roll me a stealth.
Gotcha. And being invisible, will that give me advantage?
It's sound based, unfortunately.
True. 8.
Uh-oh. I don't think that's good enough. Give me 1 second. This guy doesn't have stats right available.
Time for Mission Impossible. Sevden.
I was kind of expecting Norfinas to go through the door, so I wasn't even prepared for this.
Nobody's prepared for Dynn.
Exactly. And besides, this spices things up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to beat a 10. I'm sorry. As you open a door, and you look through, you see a gray-skinned dwarf currently throwing a knife back and forth. He doesn't react hostilely. He just assumes that it's one of his,
Captors.
yeah, or not captors, one of his compatriots open the door. But as the door opens and nothing really comes through, he walks over, picks up his giant mace or his giant war pick, and he's like, "Hello, hello, is anybody there?" I rolled a 5 on perception. He doesn't see you. He heard the passive is 10, but he doesn't see you with your stealth.
So while he's like confused, I'm just gonna try and walk around him to get to the. So can I get a look at the room now since I'm in the room?
Yeah. As you walk past him, he kind of like has a really confused look and is like, "Huh." And he reaches into his pocket, pulls out a key, closes the door, and then locks it again. But he's still holding on to his large war pick. I will tell you the room in just 1 second.
Wow,
Right.
Dynn's just
Going
locked in.
over to North.
Dynn's just locked in the room with the dwarf now.
Oh shit.
Gray-skinned dwarf, yes.
This isn't good.
You might think Dynn's locked in the room with the dwarf, but the dwarf's locked in the room with Dynn.
So, yeah. There is a gray-skinned dwarf. Through that door?
I'm guessing that's not fluent.
I doubt it.
Did we
Because
actually get a
Fluent would probably
description
be
of
chained
Fluent?
up. No, we did not.
Shit.
Wait, what'd you say?
We didn't get a description of fluent.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did.
that's
Oh, we did?
bugger on our part.
Yeah, definitely does not have gray skin.
Oh.
If anything, he's similar to Volo, right?
Yeah. Sorry, hold on. Roll 20's being a butt and not letting me erase my lines.
Well, take your time.
Godzilla, you still there?
Time for...
You're flashing, but I can't hear
Hey.
you.
Ah, goddamn it, that shit. You have to leave and join back now.
Hello?
Godzilla?
Shit, fuck balls ass.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Sorry.
There he is.
We weren't ignoring you. We just didn't know you were.
Well, literally all it said in the last like 30 minutes was he's a nerd.
Who's a nerd?
Also, he's probably
Bolo's
just waves.
friend, Floon.
Bride just waves his hand in front around the door.
All right.
That's not good.
Yeah. So this gray-skinned dwarf with white hair, white eyes, black fingernails, couple spikes on his leather armor, goes back, locks the door, and then leans his war pick on the wall and stands next to it as he continues throwing his dagger into a wooden target that was across from him. As you look around this room, you see it's very similar to the other room that you were just in. It too also contains 6 tattered straw stuffed mattresses, as well as this gray-skinned dwarf.
Quick question: how big is
How big is what now?
how big is a war pick compared to Dynn?
It's about your size.
So, like, if say like Dynn were to stand in front of it, like, would you not be able to see the war pick at all?
Oh no, we're talking like battle hammer, mace, kind of
They're also still invisible.
Exactly. I'm just wondering.
You're still invisible. So if you were to try and steal the pick, technically that is how invisibility works. I watched that video from Zebashu.
He's not attacking or casting a spell.
No. If you pick up that pick, it too becomes invisible.
If Dynn can pick it up.
Yeah, I make him roll a strength check, but it's a dwarf. The dwarf is about 4 to 5 feet tall. You're about 3. So this 3.5. This pick itself 2.5. Oh Jesus Christ! This pick is like nearly twice as tall as you.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that's gonna be a problem. What if Dynn's just holding the handle?
I'd have to make you do a really high strength check. It's it's lopsided.
Well, no, he just puts his hands around the hand. He just puts his
touches
hands
it.
around the handle while it's like he's just touching it. Like he just he just grabs onto the handle while it's still on the ground. Will that still become invisible?
I think so.
I would think so.
Makes
Because
sense.
he's
It would
touching
still
him.
be in your grip.
Yeah.
Do you want to go with? Can we go with that logic?
Yeah. But roll me a sleight of hand to make sure you don't accidentally knock it over. No, dex check to not be clumsy and knock it over. It's just natural 1. You fucked
Can
up.
I do sleight of hand since I'm proficient in it?
Yeah, okay.
It's both dexterity anyway, so.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, 9. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess I met his perception or something. I don't know.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. No, I was.
Also, I'm in, give me an advantage.
No, because this guy has a passive perception of 10, and he would have all of a sudden noticed his war pick just disappeared with that 9. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, his knife is across the room at this point when all of a sudden he notices his war pick is gone. Like, okay, what's going on here? Where'd me pick go? This place has got bloody ghosts in it, I tell you.
At the sound of ghosts, Dynn is gonna eat the lobster and just burp.
No. Roll.
Shh. It's gonna be fine.
I still only rolled as high as a 9. Roll me another stealth with advantage because you're invisible. No, not even advantage because you made a noise. You have to beat a 9.
It's gonna be fine.
10.
10!
He's a big
Wow.
boy.
10.
Do you remember the last
10.
time he
I
was
barely
alone?
made-
Yes, he almost died to an alligator. Then he went back and killed it.
Level 1 quest.
I know.
I'm just having fun now. It's level 1, so I can do just basically anything, and I'll know I'll win.
With a reason.
I'm actually going to treat this as in that now that he doesn't have a knife, and he all of a sudden his war pick has suddenly disappeared, and there's an invisible person, and he rolled really low. He gets spooked, and he runs. He's going to run off into this room over here. Quickly
does he
fumbles with.
Oh, sorry. Does he take damage because I ate the lobster and burped?
It does damage?
Yeah, my lobster does poison damage.
It's rock lobster.
Oh.
But that would
what?
still be an
No.
attack, though.
Yeah, that.
That would be an attack. Are you okay? You are now visible, and he sees you after taking some damage. Do the damage.
I'm rolling it. It's
Oh no.
because I'm level 5. It's 2d8 plus my wisdom modifier, so that's 2d8 plus 3.
Do you have to roll to hit?
Well, yeah, the lobster does. The lobster's damage is 1d8 plus. Well, now it's 2d8 because I'm level 5.
No.
No,
Do
you-
I have to make a save, or do you have to roll to hit?
Yeah.
You do have to make a Constitution saving throw.
I have to make a Constitution save. Well, unfortunately, I have advantage on poison.
Yep.
That's 7, and that's a 9. This
I
dice
don't think
is
that
really
beats.
not
I don't
very
think
good.
that beats my thing.
Nope.
Cell save DC is 4.
And con is only +2. What did you say your DC was?
My spell save DC is 14.
Yeah, I rolled an 11.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll my 2d8s plus my 3. So
Meanwhile, in the other room,
really? So 7.
You take
yeah, I'm
7.
pretty sure Dinn's
Yeah.
in the. I'm pretty sure Dinn's in the other room.
Cool.
He's gonna be fine.
This Duragar is not dead and is now, in fact, pissed off. Even though he does not have his dagger with him, and you have his war pick. Actually, he now sees his war pick.
Yep.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
Duragar.
So
He's-
I just realized I forgot to level Groc up to level 7 on my character sheet.
Oh,
I've
Yeah, that's. You might
You've been
My,
rolling probably with the wrong proficiency modifier. Maybe.
Yep.
Maybe
My
not.
proficiency bonus was is still a 2 instead of a 3.
you didn't really fail on anything.
No, but it's just like
Do you
I'm
get anything
changing-
at level 7?
what?
Do you get anything at level 7?
I mean, yeah, I had included my level 7 ability. I just forgot.
Oh, okay.
He's just been missing out on the proficiency modifier.
Okay.
All right, Dongo. Dynn, roll me initiative because this Duragar, having seen you, is going to engage in combat. 17.
Here's a question: would we be hearing the dwarf now screaming at Dynn?
Probably. But you guys are going to have to wait a minute for the door to be unlocked and then barge into the room
I got
before
it.
at least a whole round's going to go off between Dynn and this Duragar.
I gotta unlock the door, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a
Haven't
6.
used up all of these yet.
I rolled a 6, so you're going first, Dynn. Hey, that will hit it. Let me put some battle music on.
Dongo, we can't hear you. Ah, yes, battle banjos.
All right, so you're going to
There we
do
go.
an additional
7 plus 6 fire damage.
yeah.
By the way, I've got a question.
13.
Does the dwarf have a mullet?
No, he's bald on top. He's
Okay,
got
so I
great
can't use
big
that
beard.
gif.
He's a Duragar.
So yeah, I do 13 damage. So far this guy has taken 20 damage total.
He's not looking all that great right now.
I'm going to attack again because I have extra attack.
Oh, okay.
Ah, okay.
Go for it.
19.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
He had 2 after that.
okay.
Battle ended. You hear a quick amount of yelling and fighting, and and then you hear a thud.
You basically just hear like 2 metal clanging sounds, and then everything's quiet.
Pang, Pangs.
And then like,
Oh no, he's dead. You have the key. Did you forget that?
No, Dynn has the key.
yeah, I have the key.
You unlock the door, and you see Dynn, frying pan in hand, standing over a dead Duragar. He's got like no, he's I'm gonna say he's dead. He's got like a large goose egg right on top of his dome head. There's a war pick currently in Dynn's other hand, and then a dagger just stuck on the wall.
Okay.
I can explain. Dynn just lifts up the lifts up the handle of the warpick, not picking it up, just kind of nudging the handle, saying, he picked a fight with me.
As you make this comment, a puddle actually starts coming out from this upper door and slithering its way along. I will allow you guys to notice this. It seems though your quick amount of noise and has
Here.
activated this gray puddle. Well, let me get a freehand
What the hell?
gray.
At first, I would think it was knocked, but no, this is.
Plus knocked
The-
somewhere else at the time.
Yeah. He's either dead, floating in the astral plane, or somewhere in Waterdeep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we never know.
Well, seeing how
The only
one
Dio's
knows.
here,
Shit's George is probably here somewhere too.
If he didn't die from strep throat.
Nah, boy's got lungs of-
Godzilla, we can't hear you.
All right, Dynn,
Yeah.
does 17 hit you?
When I have my frying pan out, no.
Your frying pan is magical, right? It's been it's been
Yeah,
magical.
it's got the fire. It's got the heat metal enhancement on it, so it's magic now.
Okay. Cool. A slimy gray pseudopod arm. It's like a tentacle arm. Shoots out from this gray puddle and tries to slash at you, but you're quickly able to pull up your frying pan and deflect it with a quick slurp.
And does this thing take damage because of the fact that he's touching my hot pan?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
Godzilla,
God.
we can't hear you. I see your name flashing, but I can't hear you.
You have to leave and then rejoin.
Yeah, sorry you have to keep doing that, man. Happened to
Yeah.
me a bunch too.
He did.
Yeah.
leave. There, he's back. Hello.
Seems like Discord's fucking up tonight.
Are you using the desktop app or are you using web browser?
I use the desktop app.
I use
I
the
still
app.
don't.
App.
App.
And Godzilla uses nothing because we can't hear him.
Give it a bit.
Yeah.
I literally wasn't saying anything.
There we
so-
go. Oh.
Oh, well,
I know. I was watching. Your name wasn't lighting up.
I was watching it because I got the second monitor. So
Yeah, but I wasn't saying anything. It might be like my mic. I
picking
might
up
have like
stuff.
bumped my mic or something, but I
Yeah.
wasn't saying anything.
Okay. Dynn blocks this and then just says, "This isn't fault."
Okay, so what the fuck is that?
As this gray puddle continues to pull its way from underneath the door kind of starts to rot and decay and just kind of melts a bit. And as this puddle finishes pulling itself through, you can see inside what looks to be a bunch of bones. But noticeably, you see at least two really malformed skulls floating inside. As
Narf, do I have permission to drop invisibility?
Yes.
Cool. And with that, I will use Ray of Frost on it.
Will it hit? Find out next time.
Who knows?
You gonna call it quits tonight, Godzilla, or do you want to finish off this fight?
Let's go ahead and finish off the fight. That was a joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's finish this off with whatever the fuck this is. Ray of Frost here.
I'm also gonna.
There it is.
Benjos.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that hits.
Wait, isn't Dynn in the way of the Ray of Frost too?
You're shorter.
Yeah, you're only 2.5 feet.
Okay, cool. So it goes over me.
Just between your ears.
Thankfully, he doesn't
So
get
I have to
affected by it
make.
on his ears.
It's a strength save or it's restrained.
Yeah, I'm just reading.
But since it's an ooze, it's probably immune
To
to
cold
being
damage.
restrained.
Oh yeah.
No, it's not. That's what I was reading. It's not. DC 11 strength. Oh, it actually has strength, believe it or not.
I can believe it.
No, I failed it.
Neat.
It's restrained. Okay, cool. I dealt with the damage that was taken. How long is it restrained
Alright.
for?
I don't know. I don't think you ever gave me that information.
It is.
I mean, it would be it would be restrained by ice.
Pretty sure
This
restrained, I'm pretty sure restrained just is like a contested like strength throw or something.
Yeah,
Like it would just make a strength throw on its turn to see if it breaks out of the restraint.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
think that's what
just
it was. On its turn,
the use of
it's-
still just from the use of the one-eyed shiver's eye.
because Ray of Frost doesn't specify. I think that was a special item. Frigid beam of
The-
blue-white light streaks towards a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against a target. On a hit, it takes 1d8 cold, and its speed is reduced by 10.
Yeah.
Let me.
Yeah, just
Oh yeah, that might have been a special item. Let me look up the
This
shiver.
is from the one-eyed shiver.
Yeah. I don't know. Hold on.
also hey, Ray of Frost finally hit.
I know.
Yay! It did.
You just had to go up against a level 1 monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, challenge rating 1/2 monster.
It's not even level 1.
Oh,
It's fucking 0.5.
And Dynn took one on the first turn. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. So yeah, on its turn, it has to use its action to do another DC 13 strength check. And that is its action. So yeah, it's
Oh,
frozen.
thank God I've got vials.
It's frozen. This gray ooze is currently frozen.
Like, is it like, has it turned into ice or is it just like stuck?
It's kind of got like a frost layer around it, kind of preventing it from truly moving around.
So yeah, now Pride and Groc are now no longer invisible.
Let's all roll initiative. Those who want to fight this thing.
18.
Oh, wow, 14.
Oh, -2 for Dex. 14.
Even when I roll high, I'm at the bottom of the initiative.
Oh, I get to go before the damn thing.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna say that was a surprise round, and that your quick action brought off the surprise round. So it's going last, and it's frozen.
Okay.
So go ahead, Norfinas.
Yep. I'm going to use my elemental gun and shoot it with the frost setting.
Which,
Oh yeah, since it's restrained, we also get advantage too.
yeah. Oh yeah, sneak attack. I guess. Go for
Yeah.
sneak attack, Norfinas.
Yep, I will. Just give me a sec. 9 plus 4d6.
So 14 plus 9 is 23.
And I'm going to take another shot at it with the ice setting. 24 again.
Okay. It's... Yeah, go for it. And I don't think it's another auto crit for being restrained. Is
Yeah.
that how restrained works?
No.
No, it doesn't auto
Paralyzed
crit.
works that way.
Yeah.
But it's advantage. Cool. There, 23. Doing math in my head.
Yep.
Cool. Still up. Still frozen. Still hasn't shattered.
Alright.
Dynn, that means you're... Oh, wait. Do you have a third attack or something?
No, I'm just going to move over here to this door. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Dynn, you're up.
Dongo?
Oh no, he's dead again! Godzilla, would you like to have a turn? Because, I mean, sure, Pride already
Hold on.
went, and Dynn is gone. Would you just like to have fun?
Dongo's back.
Are you back, Godzilla? Or Dongo?
Just give it a sec.
Yeah. It's being
Godzilla. Go for it, Godzilla, if you want to have just fun, because everyone else had a hit
He's
except
back.
for you.
Hey,
There
Can you
you
hear me now?
are.
Yeah,
I'm
we
on
can
my
hear you.
phone now. I can't. I think
Yeah.
the Wi-Fi went out again on my laptop, so I'm just gonna. I just moved the.
Yeah.
Just moved to
All
my
right.
phone for a sec.
Well, if you want me to roll for you, I can do that.
Dynn's gonna take out a giant pot from. Take out a big pot from his bag and try to just capture the thing in the pot.
It's kind of large at this point. Too large to fit inside of a pot, and it's a giant ice cube.
It'd probably be too large in general to put it into a pot.
Plus,
Yeah.
it
How
could
big is
corrode the pot.
Big enough.
Yeah,
I
okay,
mean-
never mind then.
One of the casks, maybe.
Yeah.
I have mending.
Also, as a quick heads up, you saw how it melted through that door.
Yeah.
Also, that too.
Yeah.
Clearly deals
True.
necrotic damage.
All right, Dynn's just gonna.
For acid,
Dynn's
you
just
know,
going
it's
to.
That too.
Yeah, acid.
Dynn doesn't have any bullets in his gun, so he's just gonna hit it with the frying pan.
Okay, I rolled for you.
I-
You hit it, and you killed it.
Oh,
It
shit.
shatters.
Wrong button.
It shatters, and all the oozy little bits kind of scatter across the room, like the T-3000 in Terminator 2,
T-1000.
T-1000. Thank you. In the Terminator 2, before eventually just kind of melting away and falling between the cracks of the stones around you, leaving behind two sets of goblin bones where it once stood, or existed, so to speak.
So it just dissipates.
Yeah.
Aw.
And as a heads up, it wasn't necrotic, it was just acid.
There we go.
Aw.
Told you.
Okay, yeah, I'm back on my laptop now. It was working again. I just want to make sure because it seemed like it was working fine.
Well.
Dynn, since you're close by and you can see through the door that got mostly dissolved away, this door is open now. And put it to... Come on. There we go. Roll 20 is being slow. You see... Ba-ba-da-ba, Q6. The bathroom.
Huh.
Well, think about having a bathroom in the sewers.
I don't know. It's
Dynn's
right
just
there.
gonna.
Q6.
Dynn's
Oh, there's a building connected to the sewers.
Well, Didn't sees the bathroom. He's just gonna look at the others, saying, "Guys, I think we fought a killer shit."
I haven't fought anything. I wouldn't even participate in that.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
a
all on
unique
you.
occurrence for once.
Well, it's level
What are
1,
you
so these goes down pretty quickly.
I mean, the fact of the matter is, like, Groc is consistently at the bottom of the initiative. Like Pike in that regard. Or just Ashley Johnson in general. That's just kind of her.
Aw.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Well,
what's
yeah.
in door number 2?
Here, hold on 1 second. Ignore the shift. Hold on.
Din's gonna go back to the dwarf he beat up and just loot him.
Oh,
I never actually looted the guy, so.
he has nothing of any importance. He has another key.
Yeah, that's what I was like wondering about key. Like pretty much the whole entire time, Din was just standing on the dead dwarf.
Yeah, it says right here. Does not carry any treasure.
All right, well he's just gonna take the key and put it over to the next door.
Oh, right. Next door. Next door is. Come on, God damn it!
You okay, man?
Oh no, it's just the buttons were being a pain in the butt. Changing colors, changing from freehand to shapes again. It's another hallway. I guess you open it up and take a look through.
Yeah, Din will look in.
2, 3, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. More stairs. Going up this time.
Yep.
All right. Din tells the others it's just stairs going up. That's it.
But it's not a door. It just continues on up the stairs. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Give me 1 second. 1 second.
Hey, also, Ro, what did you just send me?
That was an accident. I was adjusting your volume.
Yeah, I don't know what the tower is.
Yeah, that's actually a Discord server I'm a part of.
Yeah, you can just delete that if you want. I don't think I'm joining anything.
Yeah. I don't think I can get rid of the.
Yeah, you can just go to the edit thing and it'll let you delete a message.
Huh.
Yeah, you can delete messages you send people. Yeah, I'll do this to the picture of the Dark Magician I sent you before.
Not with the. Doesn't seem like I can do that with the invite.
Yeah, or else to ignore it then, I guess.
Give me 1 second. I'm just adding an image from the internet.
No problem.
Alright, your second's up.
My library.
But what about his
upload,
third?
Open. Loading.
Din gets to beat up things with his frying pan just so hard. Like, it just makes the
As-
gift that's attached to his attack make more sense.
As you make your way into the room, you see standing before you a mind flare. And we're going to end it here.
Son of a bitch.
You squeeze?
Is he wearing a feathery hat?
No, but he is currently caressing an intellect devour under his arm like a big ugly cat.
This is the closest I could find. It was a sewer owl. Someone flushed it down the toilet.
Wait, an intellect devourer?
It's like
Ow.
a brain with legs.
Oh, I thought you said owl.
No, intellect
No.
devourer.
Oh.
You walk in and you see a mind flayer sitting behind a desk.
We don't know what a mind flayer is.
No, you see this this blue octopus-faced man sitting behind a desk, currently stroking a brain with legs, and he stands up.
At least it's not a growl.
Yeah, that could be pretty bad.
I didn't expect a mind flayer in this. It was like a level 1 quest. Interesting.
I'm going to describe this room, and then we're going to end it here.
Okay.
Threadbare curtains hang on the east wall of a long hall. In the middle of which a muscular half-orc in dingy robes stands with his foot on a chest of a male human with wavy blonde red hair. A fire burns around the orc's clenched fist, and his victim cries and squirms helplessly beneath him. Seated on a raised platform in the south is a nightmarish figure wearing black robes. It has large white eyes and rubbery purple skin. With 4 tentacles encircling its human mouth, it cradles and gently caresses what looks like a disembodied brain with feet.
And so that's where we're going to end, with you guys fighting an orc with fire.
We're looking for Floon.
Hey, have you seen a dwarf flume past here?
You two are idiots.
And that's what's gonna keep them alive.
I mean, heck, Dynn's stupid win didn't win this time.
Norfinas is slowly backing away.
So, tune in next week to
Yep.
find out what happens to our brave and stupid adventurers.
Tune in next time.
I have a
We
plus
die.
1 to intelligence.
I have a
I
plus
have a
2.
plus 2.
Better than my every other Monday campaign, where for the longest time our entire party consisted of plus 0 intelligence
Oh no.
mods, and we happen to be going through a mind flayer colony.
Is
Well,
that a
hey, at
good
least they're
thing or
gonna
a bad
starve
thing?
to death.
Well, it's a case of it often involves intelligence saves to avoid their mind blasts.
Okay, fair enough.
And when no one has a modifier and you're going in purely off of straight rolls,
Yeah.
It's not a good thing.
no.
Okay.
Here, I found an image that I'm going to use. I'm going to put on the Discord.
Already put my GIF in.
Okay. Say bye.
I didn't want to use this, but it's really stupid.
I'll put that in the episode, but yeah.
Let me at least copy the link, because Discord links work a lot better on the Roll20. I know we've already stopped recording, haven't we?
No.
Oh,
Oh my god.
X parentheses Control V and parentheses.
Next time on Broken Realms. Illithidic catharsis.
Yeah. Say bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
We're fucked.